Okay, so I went ahead and got this done last night. I ran out of daylight. I'm gonna go ahead and put some holes. I did wet it, but it's already drying out. I was gonna do it on the back porch and I got an emergency phone call. And so I was visiting with my friend and I didn't get a chance to finish planting this, but here we go. I got the seeds right there. So that's what I got. Some of the stuff I got to get planted. I ran out of time today because I had a flare-up. And my muscles are kind of burning today and I just was freezing. And I couldn't get out the door in time. And so I was working on Christmas cards and scrubbies. And so I am like really behind. But I went ahead and put fresh soil up to there because I'm going to go ahead and plant definitely a tomato plant because I definitely want some tomatoes. But I'm going to go ahead and get the seedlings started and give that time to settle a little bit and then just kind of go back to the top with it if I have enough soil. If I don't, no biggie. Seriously, I really wanted to bring the soil clear up to here because I feel like it's going to settle when I start watering it. And if I'm going to do this again, I really want it to the top. But like I said, I was trying to get this done yesterday and that rake just kept hitting the top of the greenhouse. And so I didn't really get a lot done. I went ahead and got my beet seeds out and I was going to go ahead and come up here to plant the beets right in through here. But it's probably a good thing I didn't. Because I definitely want to just try to get the soil up to the top. Anyhow, that was kind of my plan. So what I thought I would do, so I couldn't sleep last night and I was up and trying to think of everything I need to do and what I can do. And I was thinking I would go ahead and empty the mineral tubs, same soil, put in the mineral tubs and just dumping it in here and just go ahead and getting fresh soil in the spring because I mean it's several $100s for those totes. I'm going ahead and just throwing some compost down and then I'll go ahead and try to get this cleaned up as well, but I'm running out of time. I got a very late start today. I'm trying to make Christmas gifts, trying to get freeze-dried stuff, and I need to finish all this. And look at that blooming. That blows my mind because all the vines are cut. That is how tough that stuff is. That is a rough wood, but that is some tough stuff unless it's rooted somewhere. Like I noticed that I pulled some of the vines down and rooted them into here, and then I ended up pulling them up. So there is a possibility it could be still rooted down somewhere and I'm not catching it. But from the looks of all that, I think I cut where all that was rooted. But there might be a vine that looks, I mean, it looks still pretty tough. But I'm going to go ahead and take y'all in here. I got quite a bit done yesterday. I'm watching my step. I don't want to step on one of those cute little frogs. But I left the geothermal on today. It's kind of cool. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the other greenhouse, the starter one. So I'll take y'all with me. And we'll go ahead and plant these real quick. Bear with me. I'm going to try and carry all this. Y'all just want to go for a ride in the dirt. See my mess. I got messes everywhere. Ugh. One of these days we'll get the farm cleaned up. Working on it though. Getting beds built, and we're going to be moving these greenhouses. Get rid of that shed right there. So a lot of changes. Since the screen was tore up back there, got some new screening to put up. Here we go. You guys have arrived. And I'm just going to stick it right there. This is my makeshift little planting station for right now. I I've got to run into town, so that's why I went ahead and got dressed. But I need to get this done so I can get these things planted as fast as possible. The longer I wait, the worse this is going to be. And I think that little tray that I put my seeds in, I think it's down there in the building. I think so. I think I left it down there. Darn it. That's what happens when you get in a hurry. And it is a little bit chilly. I'm needing to get some of my Christmas cards mailed out. I'm late. When I ordered them and they were late. So anyway, I'll be right back and we'll get these planted. Okay, y'all, I am back. And I'm a little out of breath, but no big deal. So I ran and grabbed that really quick, and I just had that Sharpie. What did I do with it? My voice is a little scratchy. I don't know, the weather going back and forth. It's warm, it's cold, it's warm, it's cold. It's not normal weather anymore. There it is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put my keys back in here. I'm using these bigger pots, and that way I can get a few of these bigger sized instead in the little tiny seed trays, which I used to start in, but I got away from that. I'm going to go ahead and plant one of these. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Whoops. I'm not with it today. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Here we go. So there's a couple roughwoods I want to go ahead and get started for the geothermal that'll grow in there. And I'm squinting because I can't see good. There's a Jimmy Nardello. I really like that one. It is a really good sweet pepper. And I went ahead and ordered some more seeds. And so I went ahead and ordered a little bit of bulk. Excuse my scratchy voice. I should have brought something to drink up here, but I only have 2 hands and I'm in the back of the farm. But I'm going to go ahead and, whoops, dump a bunch. So in this one little hole, I'm probably going to plant like 4 gnats. They're everywhere. I don't know what's up with the bugs. It's December. And the bugs are horrible. Okay. So we'll get that in there. So I'm just going to do 4 in that big pot. And then those will be growing in the geothermal. And that way I'll get those well established. And get me some sweet peppers. Because I really like sweet peppers. So those are done. Let me get the tag done. And write how many seeds I've got. And I'm going to go ahead, so with peppers, when you plant your peppers, if you will do a little tiny bit of coffee grounds, make your soil a little tiny bit acidic, they will do better. My brother-in-law taught me that, and I think I'm going to wait on that. I definitely want to plant a mortgage lifter. I went ahead and ordered some more. Last couple years on the farm have been horrible. Getting the bad soil, trying to do, do the raised beds, put all the seedlings in the soil. It's just very aggravating. So I'm going to go ahead and let's do 2 in this one, because next month, well, probably not next month, but January, or maybe the very that. It's already, gosh, time's flying. It just doesn't seem like it's already close to Christmas. I mean, we're getting so close to Christmas. So I went ahead and put 2 of the mortgage lifters in there. And this is the Holidays mortgage lifter. It's a really good one. And I'm just gonna write 2 down. But I guess next month, the first week, I need to plant some of the seedlings. There we go. Put that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and do it like that, and then I'll top that off. Then I'm gonna plant a few of the tomatoes for the roughwood, and then I'm gonna plant a couple melons that will not take over the greenhouse like that last batch did. That was crazy. Let me just put that back in there. I grabbed the wrong thing. There we go. I think there's some in here. If not, yeah. Just one of these in the geothermal will turn into a really big, it's got 2 together there. So when you ferment the seeds, that's how you do it. And then after they dry, sometimes they stick together. There we go. There's 2 of them. I only need 1. I'm just gonna do 1 because I'm kind of limited on the space in there for tomatoes. And I definitely hope we get that dehumidifier hooked up. Okay. Oh, my allergies. Put that in there. Now there's a couple other tomatoes. I guess my hair is tickling my nose. That I need to plant, but I'm gonna plant 2 rare melons that they really need seeds for, and a few peppers. So here's one that definitely needs seeds for, and this one. And then I thought I have a request for some hot peppers. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one first. And so I need to plant a few hot peppers. And I'll plant more of the roughwoods, considering a high tunnel to grow all the tomatoes and stop growing in the garden. It's just tired of dealing with all the issues. The weather's bad and the bad soil, and wherever the fire burned, the Bermuda grass just chokes everything out, and I'm tired of dealing with it. I got ink on me. So, anything that I do for the roughwoods, I put like a little star on the tag so that I know that that's one that I need to save seeds for. Anyway, also I'm going to go ahead and do it down here. I'm going to put a Tambora melon. I only got like a couple of those, so I'm going to go ahead and plant 2 trays of those. So I have 4 vines. Hopefully that'll give me a good amount of